Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to ECAC Playoff Rocket League. I am Coach Denny, and I'm going to be taking you through the match tonight. We've got your post-University Eagles taking on the University at Buffalo. It's going to be Klowa, NiMBiiX, and Blitz starting off Game 1 here for the Eagles. Dark, Q, and Zanik for University at Buffalo. Starting off, no goals yet, but Post did threaten earlier. Dark beating Blitz to this one. Going to take this one into the corner. Klowa with a nice bang downfield. Phoenix, welcome in. Welcome in. Good to see you. Blitz can't read that one. That was a tough read, but good speed from Klowa. Going to come out and bail out his teammate there. And now Klowa able to take control. Don't think he meant to backflip there, but Post still putting up the pressure. Oop, bit of a teammate bump there, but Klowa is able to recover. And now Blitz up off the corner. Gets the mid-air demo, but Zanik beats him to the ball. And now Buffalo on the attack. Ooh, Klowa pops this one out mid, but that's going to leave the door open. Zanik can't get a quality touch, though. And Post escape. Another mid-air demo. Klowa trying to go low, but Zanik reads it. And the dominus there. Q going to put this one over onto the side wall. Klowa 50 with Dark over in the corner. Pass out mid. NiMBiiX is there. Blocked by Zanik off the ceiling. And then Klowa coming in. His shot also gets turned away. This one's going to be right off the ceiling. Right down in front, though. And now NiMBiiX coming in. And that is on target. Post goes up 1-0 here in Game 1. Very awkward defensive play there for Buffalo. They just left the door open there at the end. But Post strikes first. Oh, that was a team pinch. It's going to be off the backboard. But Post is able to recover. A little bit of scary moment here. That's a double commit as well. And Post now in very much trouble here. But, ooh, the pass is a little wide there. And Buffalo waste a really good chance to score. Now here's Blitz off the ceiling. Can't get another touch. Good beat from Klowa there. That could have been dangerous. Gets the redirect as well. Now NiMBiiX going to pinch it off the side for Blitz, who gets a small touch on the ball, but not enough to threaten. Now here's Q. Gets it past one. Good turn from Klowa. Shot coming in by Blitz. Saved at the last second by Dark. And Post still continuing to put on the pressure here. Klowa in the corner. Zanik over to NiMBiiX. Q going to beat Blitz to that one. Now Klowa doesn't have much boost left. Just going to punt this one downfield. Oh, a double commit from Buffalo, though, but also a double commit from Post. And now NiMBiiX trying to slow this one down. Now going to come off the ceiling. Get a ceiling touchdown in front. Q was there, but he's out of boost, and it's just going to jump. It's just going to fall in. Oh, tragedy for Buffalo. This NiMBiiX with a nice ceiling shot here. Just wasn't even really a shot, just trying to put it in front of the net. And Q just not quite enough boost to make that save. And Post now up 2-0 in Game 1. We are in best of 7 here tonight in the ECAC. It's been best of 7 all season. No different tonight. Oh, and NiMBiiX a shot off the rip, and that's in! NiMBiiX's second goal of the series. And that puts Post up 3-0 here in Game 1. We just came off a win against Caldwell last night in the CACC. And the Eagles struggled early in that series, but it's really nice to see them coming out firing on all cylinders at the start of this game tonight versus Buffalo. Let's see if Buffalo is able to make this Game 1 interesting, or if Post will run away with it and make a statement at the start of this series. Blitz off the corner. He's going to follow his own shot with a little air dribble action, and that is in. Oh, baby. What a play from Blitz. Off of his own corner. Little pre-flip action to get in front of this one, using every last ounce of boost in the tank to get that extra touch right at the end. And this game one may be out of hand now for Buffalo. I don't think 4 goals in a little over a minute is realistic against this post defense, but you never know. Buffalo is going to need to start scoring, and they're going to need to start scoring fast while still playing good defense. So, like I said, anything's possible, but this game one is looking like it's in the bag for post. Not if we keep making plays like that, though. 2 players out of boost. The third gets demoed. This could be an opening for Buffalo, and they will score their first goal of the series. It may be too little too late here with only 43 seconds to go, but that was a nice play. Eagles may be letting their foot off the gas a little bit with this big lead, but we need to tighten things up through the rest of this series. And who knows, if Buffalo is able to score 1 or 2 more, we could actually have a game on our hands right at the end here. Post just needs to do a good job of ball control. Keep it in Buffalo's half. Keep control of the ball. Keep them on the back foot. A lot of traffic there mid, but Blitz comes away with the ball. Gets it past the defense as well, and Klowa almost puts in another one for the Eagles. NiMBiiX can't quite reach that one. Dark with the ball on his hood. Great defense by Blitz, and it's cleared out of the zone, and that's going to do it for game one. And it looks like we're going to have a, we're going to have a lobby reset here. So we'll be right back with game two. Don't go anywhere. All right, here we go. We are back with Game 2. Apologize for the delay, everyone. You know, just Rocket League things. Hopefully NiMBiiX's lag is better. He was getting some issues at the start of this one, but they seem to have been resolved, at least I hope. And here we go. Start of Game 2. Post up 1-0 in the series. Nice demo there by NiMBiiX to stymie the attack, but Dark still in control. Ooh, that's going to be upfield to Blitz, who bounces it off his car. Klowa out mid to NiMBiiX, but Zanik on defense turns that one away. Oh, gets a whiff though. Blitz contesting with 0 boost. Now here's NiMBiiX. Ooh, not a bad shot. Not a bad pass mid, I should say. This one's over the head of Blitz. Good read though. Keeps that one out of the danger zone. Is able to collect the 100 boost as well. I'm going to pop this one off the ceiling. Not able to get another touch, but it's still a dangerous pass out mid. Klowa with a weak shot there. That's going to be over to NiMBiiX, who does put a shot on net, but wide to the left. Another contested one off the ceiling. Blitz will beat the defense to the ball, and Post will strike first again here in Game 2. Good contest there by NiMBiiX, and great speed and awareness by Blitz. Just able to beat that last defender to the ball. And Post looking very sharp so far. Did let up that one goal go through from Buffalo in Game 1, but aside from that, they've played phenomenally so far. This is going to be out in front still. Good challenge from NiMBiiX. He's got 0 boost, though. Going to try to get this one mid. Kinda does. Dark is there, though. Not a great clear. We've got a double commit from Q and Zanik. Good challenge from NiMBiiX. Not able to get another touch, but Klowa is there. NiMBiiX backflips into this one. Good contest from Dark. Now here's Q down in front, but Blitz is there. Q can't get another touch. NiMBiiX very low on boost. Now Klowa going to try to take control, but Dark is there. Now Zanik sends down. This is a bit awkward for Post. NiMBiiX finally jumps in front. Good read from Klowa. Gets a touch on that ball despite being extremely low boost. Here's Dark's shot. That one turned away by NiMBiiX. Now Klowa gonna try to take control. Gets it past one, but Q is there. Blitz sends it out mid, but no Post University player is there to take the shot. But Blitz, now with some time on the ball, gets this one mid. Bumps the defense. Here's NiMBiiX. Gets bumped off of this one. Demo's on the way out, but now Dark, with control, cannot get it past Blitz. Good redirect from Klowa. This one's going to waterfall down in front. Klowa bumping NiMBiiX off of this one. And Dark beating Blitz. But the Eagles able to slow it down enough to recover on defense. Good communication. Good read from Blitz there as well to clear this one out. Let the Eagles breathe a little bit. Now here's Klowa. Off the backboard, down to Blitz, can't read it. Another mid-air 50. Q gets there. Gets it over the head of Blitz. NiMBiiX shot. Double. Still off the backboard. Double commit from Buffalo. Klowa finally puts it on target. Excellent awareness by Klowa, recognizing that both the defenders jumped for that one and they were out of position. And so all he needed to do was put that one on target. Speed was not really a factor there. Ooh, but Buffalo threatening a little bit here. Almost putting that one on target. NiMBiiX off the ceiling, gets another touch. Now Klowa up for this one. Can he get the double? He gets the dunk at least. Blitz going to try to get this one mid for NiMBiiX, still trying to muscle it in. Now here's NiMBiiX, down in front, for Klowa to punch it in. Beautiful pass from NiMBiiX, going up the wall with this one. Great control. And then dodging out of the way for Klowa, who is in perfect position for that pass. Love the speed on that pass from NiMBiiX. Ooh, challenge in front of the net. But Buffalo unable to come away with a goal. Good pinch from NiMBiiX. Ooh, NiMBiiX just getting in front of that one. Zanny can't get the car on the ball. This might be a chance, though, for Buffalo. Great read from Klowa, though. That is not an easy shot. NiMBiiX dodging the demo. Gets the boost. Loops back around. That was a bit awkward. But Post still keeping the pressure up. 30 seconds to go. Game 2 may be in full control of Post at this point. Buffalo has yet to score here in Game 2. Just Q bails out of that one. Allows Blitz to make the touch. And 10 seconds to go. This one safely in the hands of the Eagles. We'll go up 2-0 in this best of 7. And we'll win Game 2 3-0. I hope that NiMBiiX's lag issues have been solved. But a really nice game from Post overall. Honestly, not too much to say. NiMBiiX, Klowa, and Blitz are firing on all cylinders. Everybody getting involved, both offensively, defensively, in transition. It's really nice to see. And also, I want to point out, Buffalo had 0 shots on net that game. So that's definitely going to be something that they're going to want to fix through the rest of this series if they're going to have a shot, really. Good start for the Eagles off of this kickoff. NiMBiiX with control, but a nice challenge by Q. Wow. Good flip there by Blitz. Q is a little awkward, too. Does get this one out mid. Can Blitz catch up to it? Oh, Zanny with a nice challenge there. Klowa forced to hustle back with 0 boost. And is able to doink it over 1. Oh, this is a chance here. Shot coming in, but NiMBiiX is in position. And makes the save. Almost on the goal line. Good speed from Klowa. Gets it past the defense there. Ooh, trying to get the shot there, but it's not quite in, but it serves as a pass. And Blitz will put that one in the back of the net for Post. Sometimes a shot that's a little off target just ends up being a great pass, and I think that's what we saw right there. Here's NiMBiiX, the corner. That's going to be back to Klowa. It's down in front. Oh, Blitz coming in way too hot, but NiMBiiX is there for the putback. Great touch by Klowa. Blitz just a little bit too fast on that one. I think he might have even pre-jumped it. But Nim was there, and the Eagles just seem too fast for Buffalo to handle at this point. Eagles only lost once in the entire ECAC regular season in this division, and it was to Husson University, who is, I believe, the 3rd or 4th seed team in this tournament. Not quite sure what the seeds are, as they're not indicated on the bracket from ECAC, but I know Post was top 10, I believe. I think we got the number 9 seed, technically. So, not quite a favorite, but definitely could be a contender to win it all here in the ECAC. So, a really good start for the Eagles for this playoff run. They did already make the championship game in the CACC last night with their win over Caldwell, which felt really good because Caldwell was the team that defeated them last fall in the CACC finals. So really nice to get that monkey off their back, get back to the finals again. Oh, great shot from Klowa, but a better save by Zanny. Turning that one away in midair as Blitz gets bumped off of that shot. Klowa and NiMBiiX both coming in here. Now Blitz is going to have to hustle back to take control of this ball. Pops this one up to Klowa, who barely gets his car on the ball. NiMBiiX can't quite read it. I think he was expecting that to hit ceiling, which it did not. Double commit from Buffalo. See them Starting to feel a little desperate for Buffalo at this point. You're already down 2 in Game 3, and you're already down 2 in the series. So, even though the series won't be over, as a really nice save by Blitz there, it kind of does feel like a must-win, and this is a breakaway goal for Post. As that one was slow in developing, but you can see it from a mile away here. Buffalo just committing too hard on the offensive end. And Post just simply taking advantage of the mistake. So good job from them, but you're going to see this as games get more and more one-sided. The team that is down is going to start making more and more aggressive plays on the offensive end to try to get back in the game, as they should. And when it doesn't work out, it can really open the door for counterattacks like we see right there from NiMBiiX. Just unable to convert that one. Nice bump there from NiMBiiX, and Post is going to probably put this one out of reach for Buffalo, going up 4-0. That was a great bump from NiMBiiX, just completely opens the floodgates there for Blitz, and all he had to do was put it bottom right, where no one would be able to get there in time. And Post is cruising so far in this one. Oh, maybe another one. Yep, there it is. Post piling it on at this point. Great beat from Klowa. Leaves it for NiMBiiX, who had a better positioning. And just a matter of time now for Post to close out Game 3 and go up 3-0 in this best of 7. Ooh, NiMBiiX gets bumped off of that one. But, yeah, Eagles have a chance here. A realistic chance to win 3 championships in one season. I don't want to jinx it, but it's never been done before. Not even 2 has been done before, but they are just playing so crisp and clean right now. This roster looks like they've been playing together for years. Klowa up so early for that one. Just a great read on the ball. Puts it bottom left. And if this is not a statement game, I don't know what is. 6-0 with a little over a minute to play. Oh, Zanuck has a chance for a double here, though, but Blitz turns it away off the backboard. Backboard defense so important at this high level. Oh, what a pass! Oh, baby, what a pass out mid. You can tell the communication is just on point with these three. NiMBiiX to Blitz, back down to Klowa. Well, I mean, what do you even do if you're Buffalo? That's just a phenomenal passing play. So hard to defend against those. Maybe a little chance for Buffalo. Klowa slows it down. Flick over one. Oh, triple commit on defense for Post. That was probably Buffalo's best look so far this game to put one in the back of the net. Klowa, 0 boost. Ooh, double. Oh, Blitz! The double dunk! I'm going to call that one the double dunk. Gets the one touch, gets the second off the backboard. Zanuck had the read and the save, but Blitz's car was still there, and he still puts it in the back of the net. 8-0 Post now. This is going to be tough to come back from mentally if you are Buffalo. Just straight up. Losing this badly is tough for the mental. One could argue almost worse than losing in overtime or losing a really close game. Zanuck does put one in the net, though, for Buffalo with 0 seconds to go as Klowa was caught grabbing boost there. And a nice job by Zanuck. Great placement in the top left corner, and that may give Buffalo just a little bit of confidence heading into what could be the last game here. I know it says 2-0 on the screen. That's because we had to remake the lobby. It is, in fact, 3-0 for Post. And Post now on match point. Let's take a look at the bracket here. There is your Post University Eagles versus Buffalo matchup right there, circled in purple. If Post is able to close out the series tonight, we will face the winner of Waynesburg and LA Tech next week at this time. So, trip to the Sweet 16 March Madness here, esports style, on the line for these players and this team if they're able to close it out right here. Ooh, great read from NiMBiiX on the defensive end. Zanik does beat Klowa to that one, though. And now Blitz. Yep, not enough boost, though. But NiMBiiX going to take over. And Post not letting off of the gas one bit. Great speed from NiMBiiX. Zanik was almost in position to make that save, just a little bit too slow. Oh, nice touch from Xanax, but Blitz is there. A really nice setup for himself. Gets the flip reset out in front. It's still saved somehow by Buffalo. A great carry by Blitz, though. Got a little bit of extra oomph on that ball from the flip reset, which I don't think Buffalo's defense was prepared for. But they escape unscathed. Klowa brings it across his own net. Transition attack from NiMBiiX. Klowa trying to read the clear, but cannot. And now Blitz to the skies. Can't quite get in front of that one. Klowa's shot turned away by Q. All three members of Buffalo were in the area to make that save. Another 50 in front. NiMBiiX gets in front. Dark pops it up. Good clear from NiMBiiX, though. Blitz passing it out mid. Dark is there. Gets it clear with 0 boost. NiMBiiX gets bumped off of this one. Ooh, good pass out mid. Oh, Dark. I thought Dark was closer to that ball than he actually was. Blitz not able to get another touch, but here's Klowa. Can't get the double. Ooh, Q with a redirect. That is not on target, although it was close. Great read from Blitz. Getting in front of this one. Double commit from Buffalo. And Blitz will pinch this one downfield. Steals the boost. NiMBiiX shot. Ooh, off the top crossbar. Ooh, Q. Had the right idea there, getting in front of the play and trying to bump NiMBiiX, but NiMBiiX, great defense, great awareness. Avoids the bump and gets the save. Now here's Blitz on the redirect. Shot is not powerful enough, but Klowa's pass out mid. Turned away by Q. Now here's Blitz. Sends it down into the corner for Klowa, who will take his time. Oh, can't quite get the touch. Good idea, though. And Buffalo doing a much better job this game of keeping this one close. Did not let the final score of that last game bother them mentally, as they are playing very well here in Game 4. Blitz gets the flip reset pass out mid. Klowa. Blitz back again to mid, but no one there to take a shot. Oh, and Blitz flipping into a teammate. This is not on target, luckily for the Eagles. Great pass out mid from Q, but no one there from Buffalo to take a shot. Double commit from Buffalo. Not punished by Post. Q off his own backboard. Klowa keeping this one in the box. Blitz, that's a bit of a dangerous touch, but Q was out of boost, luckily for post, and was not able to put a good shot on net. So that was a good opportunity for Buffalo, but they were not able to take advantage. Good block from Q, but a good read from Blitz. Keeps this one a one-goal affair. Oh, Blitz going for a flip reset, but Xanax was there. Woo! NiMBiiX going for the squishy save, but Klowa gets there first. And Buffalo really threatening here. Oh, whiff there by Blitz, but Post is able to recover. 35 seconds to go here. This one definitely still winnable for Buffalo. All they need is one to force an overtime. But here's Blitz, gets it past the defense, and that may be the nail in the coffin for Buffalo. Great cut there by Blitz. Putting that one on target from the corner like that is not easy to do. And a great solo play from the Eagles freshman. And now, with just 20 seconds to go, Klowa, going for the redirect, but can't quite get the angle. Klowa bailing out of this one. Hugh pops it up. Blitz takes control over to NiMBiiX. Back to Klowa. And that one is in, and this series will be going to post. Congratulations to the Eagles. Only 4 seconds to go. No way Buffalo's going to score 3 goals in 4 seconds. And Post University will be advancing to the Sweet 16 in the ECAC. For the 5th time in school history. Congratulations to them. I guess Klowa doesn't want to see his stats. Well, sad for him. All right. Well, that's going to do it. The Eagles advance to the Sweet 16. Congratulations. That was clinical. Very, very well played by the Eagles. Looking forward to more of that as we advance further into the playoffs. So thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. My name is Coach Denny. Our schedule for the rest of the week, we've got more Rocket League for you tomorrow. At 7:30, Bear Light will be taking you through the NECC quarterfinals. We've got this Rocket League team right here that is red hot right now. Going to be taking on King's College tomorrow at 7:30 right here on Post U Esports. So make sure to tune in tomorrow at 7:30 for that one. They're looking to make another trip to the NECC semifinals. But until then, thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow night.